Do you believe Lee Chong Wei is harder to play than Lin Dan?
Um, I think it's harder to do well against Lee Chong Wei, but harder to win against Lin Dan.
There's like actually a lot of junior players in Canada, after they finish U19, who are inspired by people like you and Brian and Michelle who want to play pro. What
Mhm.
advice do you have for them? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the TLZ podcast. Before we get started, make sure you click that like button and the subscribe button down below. You already know. And let's get into the podcast today. So this person does not need an introduction. If you don't know who he is, you should already. We've been trying to get him on for a long time now, and it's really an honor to have him on today. Let's welcome to the podcast, Jason Ho-Shue. Thank you for coming on, man.
No problem, man. It's great to be here.
Awesome. Let's just get right into it because I know you have a really busy schedule. When and why did you start playing badminton?
So my family played when I was younger, so I was just playing with them a little bit. Started when I was really young, but maybe training when I was 11 or 12.
I see. What made you decide to go pro?
I think I was just doing pretty well in the senior circuit when I was a junior, so I just wanted to see where I could go. And then also definitely one of the dreams I had when my dad passed away.
I see. That must have been a really big motivation for you, right?
Yep, for sure.
I see. And you talked about how like when you were playing the adult like circuit in Canada back then, like that made you want to go pro. And that's actually really cool because back then there wasn't too many like junior players that wanted to go pro in Canada, I think. Right. And
Mhm.
there's like a complete shift now. There's like actually a lot of junior players in Canada, after they finish U19, who are inspired by people like you and Brian and Michelle who want to play pro. What
Mhm.
advice do you have for them?
Just to never give up. It's never easy in the beginning, but those that are gonna persevere the most are gonna make it.
I see. Awesome. Good advice. As long as you don't give up, you always have a chance to make it, right?
Mhm.
And you've obviously played a lot of tournaments, like international tournaments and really big tournaments. Who is your toughest opponent? Like, who do you think is your toughest opponent that you played?
Hardest person I played was probably Lee Chong Wei.
Mhm.
He's just so fast. It's so hard to keep the speed with him. Like he can just win the point whenever he wants.
Wow, that's a really good pick. I mean, I remember you posting about it after you played him. It was a really special moment, I think, for you too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's an amazing player. And who do you think is the best player right now in Canada?
Definitely Michelle is really strong. She just got silver at Commonwealth, so big congratulations to her.
Mhm.
And yeah. hmm
Nice. I think Michelle is definitely one of the most accomplished Canadian badminton players. So that's a good role model, especially for girls in the badminton community in Canada.
Yeah.
And obviously the World Championships is coming up in a few days. You're going to be leaving. And how are you preparing for that?
Just the regular training, trying to get my injuries in check and yeah. hmm
What are your goals for that tournament? Like, are you trying to like make it past quarters? Like, what's your goal?
So I saw the draw. I think I play USA first round, play Ho-Shue in the first round. And then the winner of us will probably play B-Sai or Chu Tian Chen. So
Mm.
hopefully I can make it there and do my best against the winner of those two.
Awesome. Who do you think will be like the winner in the World Championships for men's singles and men's doubles this year?
I think Axelson is pretty strong right now, so definitely him if he's well prepared for the tournament. Men's doubles, I'm not too sure. It's a hard one because there's so many pairs right now.
Hmm.
Um, must say I must say Wang Qilin and Li Yang.
Mm.
Mhm.
Nice, good picks. I like how you mentioned Axelson still for men's singles because some people might say like he's starting to like dip from his like peak, right? And also he has so much stuff going on. Like he got his own like company, and he's doing his different like his own training,
Yeah.
thing going on. And Do you think that's kind of affecting his play and kind of like make him descend a little from the top?
I think his training's okay because he has quite a lot of players there, and he knows what he needs to do. He's professional for sure. And I know that the businesses aren't run by him; they're run by his like family. I heard so. Shouldn't affect
Oh,
him much. Yeah. Mhm.
I see. I see. And, he's a great businessman though. He knows what he's doing. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. And who's your favorite player to watch in your spare
Favorite player
time?
to watch? Um, for men's singles, I really like Ginting
Mm,
and probably Lo Ken Yu, and I would say Kenichi Tago.
nice. Looking, you definitely one of the like young players rising. I feel like him and Brian, they're on like on the same boat and like kind of coming up together,
Mhm.
and it's really cool to watch. Finally, the last question that I have for you. What is one of your most memorable tournaments that you played?
Memorable tournaments, huh? Let me see. Probably Indonesia Open. I'm not sure which year, but I played Lindan in the in singles when I was there. And I took him to 3 sets.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
it's really cool to play him on like in one of the biggest tournaments and then almost take the win too.
Wow, that's insane. Obviously, I don't know about you, but I feel like Lin Dan is definitely the greatest badminton player of all time with all the accolades he has.
Yeah. Mhm.
And wait, but I also remember I asked you like who your toughest opponent was. You said it was Lee Chong Wei. Do you believe Lee Chong Wei is harder to play than Lin Dan?
I think it's harder to do well against Lee Chong Wei, but harder to win against Lindan.
Mm.
Mhm.
Lin Dan's a winner, you
Yeah,
know.
definitely. Like he just knows what to do when it's close at the end.
I see. Totally makes sense. Awesome. And let's jump into the viewers' question. Today we don't really have too many viewers' questions because we had to do this kind of last minute because Jason told us he had an open slot in his schedule. So we only have 3 questions, but let's get into it. So, what is your proudest moment?
Proudest moment, probably qualifying for the Olympics
Mm,
last year. Mhm.
yeah, I think Olympics is everybody's like final goal. Every time I ask like a young player too, they're like, I just want to play in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
yeah, that's a really cool moment. Like, did you enjoy? Like, what did you like about it?
Just like just everything about it, the whole experience was really cool. Just getting there, flying out with the team. We had a training camp in Japan, and just like the whole village experience was really cool.
It's a next level tournament.
Mhm.
And next question. When did you start playing badminton? Oh, we already answered this one.
Yeah.
So when he played with his parents. Okay, final last question. Why did you move from E Badminton?
I'm just like independent right now, so I haven't moved anywhere. But that's just looking for a good contract to sign with the club.
I see, I see. So people like at your level start signing contracts, right?
Yep.
I
Mhm.
see. Awesome. How does that work? Like, cause in the US they don't really have that, even in clubs like for players.
There's just quite a lot of the top players here. They sign contracts with their clubs. Just you know, well, every contract's different, but just with their terms and the club terms, and then. Mhm.
I see. Awesome. Awesome. I think that also gives players some security, and they're playing
Yeah.
some, yeah, help on that part. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jason, for coming on today. I really appreciate it. And thank you everybody for watching. All right. And we'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys.
See ya.